Hey everyone, how's it going? Today I just want to show you guys a video of behind the scenes of my eBay business and kind of how I run things. I sell used auto parts on eBay, so let's just get started. First things first, as you walk into the shop, this is kind of what you see. On the right, here we have my office. This is where I have my lunch. This is where we do the listing. I also just keep some extra boxes in here, just random things. Got my printer, got the AC unit. Sometimes I turn that on if it's super hot, even in the shop, and it actually cools the whole shop. Straight across, we have just my oil bins. So this one on the left is just motor oil, transmission fluid, stuff like that. On the right, it's gonna be like your coolant. Got the bubble wrap machine. And over here, this is kind of my shipping station, my shipping area. So we got all my different shipping boxes. Some of the bigger ones we saw like in the office. Got the pool noodles for glass, got tubes for trim moldings, stuff like that. Just some extra bubble wrap in there. Got my scale and my table. This is just kind of where everything happens. Got some bubble mailers down in here and some packing paper if I ever need that. And as we keep walking over here, this is the new inventory that's coming in. We have a 2022 Subaru Impreza. I'm gonna be completely dismantling everything. Hopefully the engine's good on this. That'd be nice. I think that's over $1,000. Nice dollar bill, but we'll see. It's pretty smashed. If we keep walking, this is kind of the heavy, I would call, items. Large items. We got spare tires. Those sell pretty good. Just kind of radiators, exhaust, seat frames, axles, suspension parts, steering columns, hubs, everything kind of that's awkward and doesn't go on a nice shelf. Further, I kind of want to redo this area, and we're still growing. You can see I got the shelving over here. We're going to add more as we keep growing. And then we're going to have to figure out, I don't keep like all the doors. I only keep what's worth it, what's expensive. Because it costs a lot to ship on eBay. If you saw on eBay, you already know. But I want to make like a better area to keep doors and things like that. But let's just move over here to the photo booth. This is my photo booth. I want to make a video in the future kind of showing how I take photos, what I do for my inventory, stuff like that. But basically, we have this cart over here that I wheel out. I'll take it out. As I'm working on the car, I'll start putting parts on here. And then my brother will take photos from this cart. He'll clean the parts. So everything's kind of labeled where it's from, like if it's from the left or the right. He'll clean them. He'll put them on this table, most likely when they're clean. And from this table, he'll move them to the photo booth. So he's got his cleaning supplies here. And then he's got just everything ready to go right for him. So everything's has SKU numbers, everything's bagged, tagged, you know the deal, just done right. And then it's put away. So majority of the inventory is gonna be in this corner. And I'm storing currently about 3,800 items. So that's between all of this and back there along the wall. Nothing else is hidden in any nook and cranny. There's no parts just laying around. This glass here is just needs to be photographed. It's next up in line. Just kind of move some stuff around. But basically, let's take a walk down this aisle. Up top, you'll see I store seats, seat cushions, stuff like that. I'm actually in the process of redoing some of this. So I actually cleared out this shelf, and I'm making more slots for glass. This is kind of how I store my glass windows, sunroofs, stuff like that. So each slot has a number. 1, 2, 3, and that's kind of how I know the location for my SKUs. So we're gonna start doing more down here because it's getting hard to find. It's actually like 100 something pieces of glass in here. It doesn't look like it, but it is, and it's getting hard to find. On the left, as we go, we kind of see I have everything in totes. Basically, majority of the inventory is stored like this. It's either wrapped, bagged, stuff like that. Some of these blue tags are a little a little older inventory, so I don't do it like that anymore. But we have all these boxes. Moving on, we have headrests. I just kind of cleared this out. It's going to be blower motors. We have some brake fluid tanks, master cylinders, glove boxes. Up top, we got kind of more random stuff, but not really random, like organized chaos, I like to call it. Here we have all kinds of like dipsticks, some windshield wiper arms. Up top completely, we have mirrors, taillights on this side, things like that. Reservoirs, washer reservoirs, coolant reservoirs. Over here, I also redid this part just recently. I used to have only one shelf of door panels, but I'm starting to get too many and they're just not selling fast enough. They sell good, but they're just so big, they take up room. So you can only sell them so fast and they take up too much room. So I'm starting to have, basically I want to have 3 rows of glass or I'm sorry, not glass, door panels. Come on, bro. Got dashboards up there. Again, I only try to keep the good ones. And then same thing with glass. Eventually I want to have glass fill the same like 3 rows like the door panels are. But we'll see. We're not quite there yet, and I don't want to just throw a bunch of room for glass when I can store other things for now. Just figure it out when we get there. Up here, so these are the first 2 shelves I started with. Up here, I started, when I first started about 2 years ago, 2.5 years, started storing like my bigger plastic stuff that doesn't fit in those totes. And so I have six shelves. On the 5th, I leave it open for those plastics still. I kind of like that method. And then up top, I throw up bigger things like we have even like radiator support, tie bars, motor cover, engine covers, stuff like that. So that's kind of how we do it there. Here I have more totes. Basically, this is going to get moved, kind of random, just there for temporary time being. But same deal, got everything in totes. Everything is stored properly, wrapped. Like, you just pull it out. It's all good to go. It's all clean. It's labeled. It's wrapped. It's not going to get dirty. It's not going to get damaged. It's easy to find. Pro tip, I don't buy my shelving too soon. Because I cash flow everything I do. I don't have any loans on this business or anything like that. So I just started this row recently. Once I kind of see that it's building up even more, like maybe once there's a few stacked there, I'll probably end up buying a shelf and filling it all the way down, kind of like this. And then once I have this one, I'll do a back-to-back shelf here too. So you can see that other box is going to have 2 rows. And then I'll probably leave kind of where this hood is. It's kind of random. That's not really how I want to store it later, but I have nowhere else to put it right now. Hopefully that'll sell soon on Marketplace or something. But I'll leave this row a little open. That way I can have doors coming out a little further, than the width of the shelf. And then I can actually put 3 and hopefully super tall ones here. So I'll be able to store engines, all this heavy suspension stuff, deck lids, door shells, transmissions, whatever. You know the deal. And then basically every car gets put in this exact spot. I don't have a lift. I just do jack stands and I've been making it work. Like, you don't need no fancy equipment. You just need to get started. That's what you guys need to do. If you're looking to get started, just get started. Just start selling. Just start buying cars, taking them apart in your free time, on your Saturdays, whatever that looks like for you. And then I have I didn't cover this one, but this shelf, it's kind of random. But right now it's storing all the bags that we have for the parts. And then in here we store little stuff. That way we don't have to go digging through those big boxes. So we have about 6 here. I started using those. I didn't like that. So I'm constantly trying new things. This shelf I'm not really adding to anymore. It's just kind of, when I originally started, this was one of the shelves I had. Up there we got the loft. We're not going to go up there. There's nothing crazy up there. It's just storage, basically. Over here, I use these carts. A lot of times when I'm pulling parts off, I can wheel them around, or even pulling inventory for pulling orders for sales. Broom, just chilling there, didn't clean it up. But this is my parts washer. Wash parts in here, kind of rust just because that chemical is so strong. But basically greasy, oily parts, you put them in here, scrub them down, and works good. Got the pressure washer set up, don't judge. Bathroom, nothing too crazy. And then sometimes I just kind of keep wheels off to the side here. Usually wheels sell fast. If I don't sell them on eBay, sell them on Marketplace, they sell fast. Just real quick. But basically, that's it, guys. That's the shop tour. That's all I have for you today. If you have any questions or you want to know more about anything, just subscribe, comment. Let me know what you guys want to see. I'll be posting more videos of like the photo booth, the inventory system, how I process the inventory from the cars. So just let me know what you want to see, and we'll see you next time.